What's going on, guys? It is I, some Joe Schmo, here, back with our Season 1 Psych reaction. One more time here. We are back here with the reaction to the Season 1 finale of Psych. Boom, stuck the landing on that one. Just a few things I want to get out of the way really quickly. One, I'm feeling a little under the weather right now. Long story short, I've had a lot of personal shit going on here these past couple of days. I just went to San Diego this past weekend, recording a bunch of content. I'm working on some future reactions, aka commentary tracks here for some movies that I've been really wanting to do with some friends. So it's kind of a little bit of a new thing that I am going to be trying out here on the channel. So look out for those in the next couple of months. Really excited about what we've been cooking up here. So also too, just want to give a quick shout out to one of my buddies who actually lent me the entire complete series Psych on DVD. Funny thing is, he lent it to me. I thought my DVD drive on my computer was working. Turns out it shot the bed. I might just at this point probably just re-plug in my PlayStation and just use it as a DVD player, and then hopefully I won't have to be using Peacock and, you know, I don't know. So yeah, shout out to Mike, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks so much for letting me borrow this. Gonna go ahead and set this up back here now. We have a little back piece now. Also too, you'll see that I had to open up the blinds at this point. I'm using no light in this room for today's reaction just because it is so freaking hot right now that if I turn on this light as a means for a source, as a means for a light source, dude, I'm gonna be baking in here. And then this camera, I'm using an A6000, notorious for overheating. So I'm trying to get myself in a comfortable enough position right now. I'm already having like hot flashes over here. So, hey, it is what it is. Anyway, guys, just want to say, been extremely grateful to everyone out there who's been supporting the channel, watching these reactions with me. This is going to be, like I said, obviously the finale reaction to Season 1 of Psych, but I am going to be looking into doing twice a week moving forward for Season 2. Not really sure what days I'm going to be doing. The idea is try to get ahead of the curve with these reactions. So I'm trying to like do maybe a couple more reactions this week so I can record them and then try to backlog them, back catalog them and whatnot. So at that point, once I kind of get a better understanding on where I'm at with the material I have or with the amount of content that I am producing, then I'll kind of give you a heads up. You'll probably know about it once I do jump into Season 2 reactions. So yeah, I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to get more of these reactions, so I'm gonna do my best to give you guys that high quality content you've come to learn to love. Anyway, guys, that's enough talking. We are jumping into this finale here. Scary Sherry, Bianca's toast. Woman in window. Oh my.
Gosh, thank you later.
Dude, that's gotta have such long-lasting impressions on you, especially as a child seeing something like that. Come on, man. I do want to see how exactly, because I know Gus is like terrified of ghosts, and especially with the story that he told Sean earlier in the season about the ghost in his walls. Ooh. Out the window. What an intro. You know, it's kind of funny that, you know, a lot of people have always compared this to like an adult version of Scooby-Doo, that we almost get an intro that's completely reminiscent of like a Scooby-Doo story where, you know, a ghost or some sort of disturbance is running rampant in a old, abandoned insane asylum.
I've been at the university investigating the death of a co-ed, Doreen Harthen.
The girl they found at Wispy Sunny Pines. Isn't that a suicide?
Allegedly. A copycat job. I guess Santa Barbara has some sort of urban legend about a mental patient who jumped from room 413.
Scary Sherry. We know that one.
I'm convinced they know more than they're letting on. I need a psychic to read the sorority house. Can you come by tonight?
I mean, hey, we can kind of throw back to, what was it, episode 3, episode 4. We can just perform a seance and hopefully we can reach out to the spirit of Scary Sherry.
I was lying in bed watching One Tree Hill, and I had this cute liquid kitty alarm clock, right?
Gus, man.
How about you, Gus? A what? No, I can't say I did.
Dude, my man Gus over here is just living it up. This is his paradise right now.
Now, what I'm going to need from you is an article of clothing, preferably an undergarment.
Don't you usually get that from the victim?
I've seen it both ways.
So then was the victim in the beginning of the episode a sorority girl that was part of the house? This gives me like a lot of just like like old 90s like thrasher or slasher kind of vibes where it's like, you know, taking place on a sorority campus or a college campus of some sort. Wow. Yo, this just seems like this just seems like a frat that has way too much time on their hands, that are just seen one too many scary movies, that are trying to just scare a sorority club at this point, or a sorority at this point. Whoa! Oh, professionals, huh? Ladies and gentlemen. I love that they have like the same reactions like any of us would have to a certain situation like that. Like, even though we know it's like completely cheesy, like the things that are going on in the moment, we probably don't really even consider that possibility of it being fake, that we're just like, oh dude, hell no, let me get out of here.
Alice Bundy, Doreen's best friend, her roommate.
I thought you said she lived at home.
The Harthans took Alice in. She's the only one that I haven't talked to, but conventional wisdom would say she has a score to settle.
Alice Bundy?
Hi, I'm Mary Lou Baumgartner, Beta Kappa Theta, West Coast alumni.
Yeah, save it. I already hate you.
Vice parliamentarian.
God damn, dude.
Well, just stay away from me. Fair warning.
Okay, good talk. Yeah, we'll see you around, huh?
The latch is broken.
And she fell backwards.
Scary Sherry took a swan dive.
Exactly.
Or backwards. Bianca. It's cool. This episode's like kind of like a collaboration of a bunch of memorable horror movies.
Bianca, what are you doing in there? We're gonna be totally late for Mary Lou's speech, and we're supposed to.
Yeah, see, it feels like she's like targeting these sorority sisters, right?
You don't have to wait.
It's an inside job, baby.
I'm not going to the mixer, Betty.
Also, too, she's from Final Destination 2. She gets burned in the suntan, or the sunbed, right? Actually, I think there's another girl in this show episode that is the other one with her.
This is completely ridiculous.
Oh, shit. Okay, maybe I was wrong. They're actually being killed.
Jules, Doreen wasn't supposed to die. This was an accident. The wood was rotten. The latch broke.
That's it. Don't you see? We know
Ah.
it was a complete accident.
Oh, damn.
What did you do?
It was the both of them. She had guilt. Survivor's guilt.
It was an accident. I swear to God. Bianca tried to grab her arm, but it was too late. I mean, nobody was supposed to die.
And what could you possibly ask that girl that the police already have it?
Want to split a pineapple?
Ooh.
Sorry, do I know you?
My name is Vic.
With the yellow shirt, too. I love it.
Do you have a best friend?
Yeah? Since birth, almost.
Doreen and I were closer than sisters. Her parents took me in when I was 7. The one time I let her down, and now she's gone.
I know if anything happened to Gus, I would, I don't know, I'd never...
I'd kill someone.
I mean, I understand your suspicion and everything, but I'm barely hanging on here, and I just don't think that I'm not a murderer.
Well, this wouldn't have anything to do with the Wispy Sunny Pines suicide now, would it?
Oh.
Ooh, plot thickens.
Okay, it's true. Fine.
And you guys, you've been freaked out about this your entire lives.
I don't even drive by that place.
She never jumped.
Oh.
What? Because when off-duty police
They've been
back inside.
They've been operating under this notion that she jumped the whole time. Holy shit, dude.
I'm pretty sure that she's married, living in Fresno. Come on, guys, give me some more credit here. I have no idea how that ridiculous urban legend got started.
It's probably them that spread it.
Your big-ass mouth. I wanted to keep it a secret. You're the one who was broadcasting it at the lunch table.
Yep.
I can't believe this.
We actually started an urban legend.
That's badass. That is 100% badass. Now it's like, I don't know who my favorite character is now. Is it like split between like either Gus or Henry at this point? Like, it's so easy to like Sean's character because obviously he's like the main protagonist, but there's just so many funny moments with Gus and then so many encouraging moments with Henry, and Henry's character progression has just been amazing. So she went to the pits to dig back up the dress she was wearing then?
How you gonna leave me? It was her, and I've got the how. We gotta go to Wispy Sunny Pines. What?
Man, I was like,
sorority house. No, the girls are fine.
it just seems so easy that it's her, though, right?
At some candlelight vigil with Doreen's family at the asylum. Wait, no, the housekeeper just said Doreen's parents were at the cemetery. What?
What?
Oh, was she set up?
God.
When were you going to tell me about the pacemaker? And how dare you try and scale a fence in high heels? He was the victim, Goochberg.
But did we get?
She's trying. She's like trying to have like these like moments of just like, I'm a detective.
You're the reason girls vomit and starve themselves to death.
And you're the reason that they fill themselves with plastic.
And you are the reason that Doreen is dead.
Lassie! Our timing is really starting to crackle. Whoa. We made a deal, Sean. Thank you.
Oh.
Don't leave me, Sean. I was wrong.
He's got to leave him behind. Come on, man, just pull it out. That's all. Yeah, you got it, bud. I mean, this just proves in the, like, you can be brave, but once it comes down to, like, the unknown, your inner child comes out real quick.
Now you die for sure!
I don't think so. You are under arrest, you crazy, 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 crazy bitch!
It's like The Shining. It's like, don't let it take over you.
You bat.
What would you have done, Sean, if it was your best friend?
Oh, no. Gus.
He left him. This poor man is just being put through so much.
The crazy woman, the half-deaf, litigating nightmare express of a detective? Why would you put me, of all people, with her? I'm head detective.
Honestly, Detective, I thought you two might hit it off.
Why would you possibly think
Oh, she was trying to set him up with Goochberg the whole time. Oh, he's trying to change his perception of him. Oh, bring him in, guys. Come on, Lassiter.
Hey, Lassie.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that was rad, man. You know, like Lassiter throughout this entire season has just like, he's come a long way, man. It's funny because Lassiter and Henry started off as characters that I didn't really think I was gonna like as much as I did at the end of the season. And like, they're kind of comparable in the sense of like, Henry was not likable in the sense of like, you could tell he was a little bit more, had a little bit more pushback on Sean's gift, on his ability and the way he was using it. And then as he continued to prove himself, you could tell his father then started to encourage him in a way that suited him and his relationship. Whether that be saying that, oh, like there's more to it, you aren't seeing the whole picture. It just continuously pushed Sean to be better with his gift and with his ability. And then Lassiter on the opposite foot was super, not spiteful, but didn't believe that Sean had this ability. And I still think to a certain extent he doesn't, but the way he's seeing Sean conduct himself and the way that he's solving these cases, I think Lassiter is starting to respect him, or even does respect him in his own way, you know? And I don't know, I think Sean is having such a positive impact on Lassiter that you could tell that there's, even throughout like the mid-season, throughout these like past couple episodes leading up to the finale, you could tell that there was a little bit more to Lassiter that, you know, he wanted to show, whether that be, you know, Jules trying to do that whole celebrating his birthday thing. They're trying to show a little bit more emphasis and a little bit more personality and a little bit more humanity to Lassiter, because again, he kind of came off as that run-of-the-mill kind of detective cop in a detective show where it's like by the books, doing things his own way, trying to be the serious character, the serious portrayal of a detective. And then you had Sean, who's that wild card, that wild cannon coming into the fold and is really starting to break down Lassiter. So I really love that dynamic between the two. And I even said it before, I kind of feel like Lassiter and Sean are kind of like a big brother or like kind of like a brother kind of combo. I think Gus has a strong contention for one of my favorite characters in this show so far. There seems to be so many funny moments with Gus that have just really shined through that, again, because Gus is trying to take himself a little bit more seriously versus Sean, who's constantly that, charismatic type of guy who's always kind of, playing that humorous, whimsical, that when Gus has his moments, they hit so beautifully. And it's almost so many moments of his character and his humorous moments that come that kind of are like left as breadcrumbs in the sense of, the seriousness of like that tennis episode, right? Like even just the noises he was making, the grunts and the moans that he was making when he was playing tennis, that got me. That got me so freaking good. And it's just those moments with his character. I'm in it, dude. I'm so in it. And yeah, just the relationship between Gus and Sean. Like I love that Gus has kind of started to find a little bit more of a position in their detective agency, while with Sean in the beginning was all about using his ability to see these things, to see the world, to see the little small intricacies that were left on crime scenes. Gus started to use a little bit more of that pharmaceutical background, and even still to a certain extent was utilizing just specific traits that he had. Even like the gambling episode, the poker one, where he, knew the guy based off of, just a little side hustle that Gus was doing, which is playing online poker. It's these moments that Sean really shines through, or that Gus really shines through, that really benefit the show and really benefit the relationship between him and Sean. That just it seems like it seems like a relationship that, or a friendship that a lot of us have where, we can only dream to be like, hey, let me open up a detective agency with a friend of mine, and then we could just kind of solve these things based off of our history, our background, and the professionalism that we have in like our own careers and whatnot. So, man, what a great conclusion to season 1, guys. I am looking forward to season 2. Like I said, I am going to try to be experimenting with doing 2 times a week with Psych, and I hope you guys are, in it to win it with me. Until next time, guys, what more can I say, except I'm still just some Joe Schmo sitting here reacting to some Psych. Until next time, guys, peace out.